We come to you from Sanford, Maine this week for IFA Week 2 action here on the New England Broadcast Network as the Seacoast Warhawks take on the Boston Chargers. And we welcome you to this presentation of the IFA on NEBN, everybody. I'm Stephen Earl. The Warhawks and the Chargers both coming off Week 1 losses and are looking for their first win here in Week 2. We were there last week when we saw the Warhawks lose to the Connecticut Falcons 21-18. Meanwhile, up here in Portland, Maine, a few hours away here from in Sanford, the Chargers lost to the Maine Norsemen, a rebrand of the Maine Machine, 20-6. We heard from both sides on why they lost Week 1. And for that, we go to our Southern reporter, Stephen Earl. Thank you, Stephen. As you mentioned, both of these teams are looking for their first win after dropping their Week 1 openers. The Warhawks lost to the Connecticut Falcons 21-18 out in West Haven, Connecticut. And the Chargers lost 20-6 to the Maine Norsemen out here in Maine, a couple hours away in Portland. When it comes to the Chargers, one player told us that there are too many voices going on when it came to the quarterback, trying to tell him how to play the game. And that led to the offensive turmoil in their 20-6 loss. As for the Warhawks, we heard from Bob Cody, who told us, quote, "It was terrible all the way around." And he wasn't talking about just that rainy weather we saw in West Haven. Today we're looking at a little cooler weather. It was 58 degrees at kickoff in the last game. Today here it's about 45 degrees, but there is no rain. So we're hoping we'll see what happens here, Stephen, as we get ready for kickoff. We'll send it back to you in the booth. Well, in a surprise twist of events here on the New England Broadcast Network, this game has been called a controlled scrimmage due to the referees not being available for this game. So this game, uncontrolled scrimmage, we're not even sure this game's going to even count at this point, but we do have a kickoff here. Sanford, Maine. I'm Stephen Earl, broadcasting here for the New England Broadcast Network. Technically our second game, but I mean, at this point, we're just going to have video for you guys. We're going to be talking about a few different things here. Justin Cockcroft, the quarterback for the Warhawks, also kicks off. The Juju Vinny, and the ball will be placed. I don't even know where they're placing it. Again, it's a big mess here in Sanford, Maine, here on the New England Broadcast Network. Trying to figure everything out. To place the ball about the 35-yard line. Now we're going to zoom in and get you the best possible view. We do apologize if you hear an echo. There is another voice next to me. His name is Joe. He is the PA announcer, so we're going to try and just... Well, I mean, there's nothing controlled here, so... We hope you enjoy what you see here today on the New England Broadcast Network regardless. Going at quarterback should be number 12 for the Boston Chargers, Estradas Rojas.
On the defensive line for the Warhawks will be number 99, Dylan Hayes. The defensive end.
Again, we're going to zoom in and try to get the best possible things. So we're going to have an uncontrolled scrimmage here. Officially, no refs were able to come to this game for Lord knows what reason, but I'm sure we'll hear all about it in the IFA Players Forum later this week. So stay tuned on NEBN. We'll do a story on this incident once we have all the answers. But here we go. First down from the 35. Rojas back throw, pose, short pass to number 5. Get your name here in a moment as he keeps. There he goes, spinning away into midfield and inside.
Pass by Rojas. Complete.
Inside Warhawk territory. That is number 5. Anthony Collins with the grab.
Complete to number 5, Anthony Collins.
And that is
that'll be a first down for the Chargers.
That is a first down. That's the first down for the Warhawks. And we're going to zoom in here, get you best possible video we can here in this uncontrolled scrimmage between the Seacoast Warhawks and the Boston Chargers.
Chargers are going to take it at the 50 with a fresh set of downs.
So officially, again, unofficially, I guess you would say, again,
Nothing.
it's gain of 15, first down ball at midfield now for the Chargers. So, again, if you are just tuning in, where have you been these last few minutes? This is an uncontrolled scrimmage between the Boston Chargers and the
Pass from Rojas comes
Seacoast Warhawks. This game will not count. Well, this scrimmage will not count towards anyone's records. So uncontrolled scrimmage here between the Seacoast Warhawks and the Boston Chargers. Supposed to be a battle between two 0-1 teams, but unfortunately, they're just no refs. We don't exactly know why there are no referees. We were waiting and waiting and waiting. We assumed they would be here last minute like they usually are. But unfortunately, they're just not here. And that's just the story at this point. So that pass was incomplete. It's now second down and 10. Ball still at midfield for the Chargers. They're keeping the time on the sideline. And I guess we'll see when the game ends. Handoff here and inside. Gain of about 3 or 4 on that one. Let's see who has the ball. Looks like... Let's see, looks like a 17 I see.
Peterson fullback, number 17.
And that would be Sam Igiasi. We'll go with that. Potato at this point. Again, uncontrolled scrimmage.
Igiasi. Okay, gain of about 5 is going to bring 35 for the Chargers.
So again, we are unsure why. No refs could be here at this game. But again, we're rolling with the punches. As these two teams will just play a scrimmage, and then we'll have it all sorted out during the week. Third down. And about 6, and down goes Rojas.
Rojas taken down by number 99.
Number 99 for the Seacoast Warhawks. Dylan Hayes bringing it up with the sack. So it brings up 4th down.
Other members of the starting
and we'll see
defense for the Warhawks is number 92.
We'll see at this point if the Chargers are going to punt or they're going to go for it. Again, nothing really matters at this point. We are just playing a scrimmage here in Sanford, Maine.
Love it.
Many players seem to be upset about the fact that there is no actual game being played here today. And the Boston Chargers players coming out from, of course, all the way from Boston, which is about 2 hours away from here.
Going to bring up 4th down for the Chargers.
The Chargers are indeed going to punt. So we'll zoom out here and get the punt going here. Sanford, Maine.
Who's receiving the ball? That's 23, Jordan Jones.
Back to receiver number 23, Jordan
And a fumble on the punt. It's going to be a fake.
No.
And they're going to try and get the first down here.
That's not a fake.
And to midfield.
Botched play.
And it was a botched punt, pardon me.
After the bobbled snap.
And so the Chargers come away with nothing here. And we're going to take our first break here in this scrimmage. You're watching the IFA on NEBN. All right, first down here for the Warhawks to midfield. Handoff, big hole up the middle, and it's still going. Breaking tackles inside. Chargers territory is number 28. That is Brandon Bennett with the first down and then some. A huge hole up the middle for Brandon Bennett. He gets the first down for the Warhawks.
First down for the Warhawks.
Gain of 25. Gain of 15, excuse me. The ball is placed at the 35-yard line.
It's going to be right at the 35-yard line.
Seacoast Warhawks and the Boston Chargers both dropped their first games of the year last weekend, excuse me. The Warhawks lost 21-18 to the Connecticut Falcons, and the Chargers lost 20-6 to the Maine Norsemen. Both teams 0-1. This game will not count. They'll both head into Week 3 at 0-1 after this scrimmage. So here we go. First down at 35. Kickoff hands off to number 23, breaking outside, and he gets away. Still going down the sideline. A nice run there for number 23. Get you a name here. That is Jordan Jones. Jordan Jones with the carry and a nice gain. So the Warhawks offense rolling here down the field here on their first possession in this scrimmage.
Knocked out of bounds by number 24.
And again, if you haven't been paying attention, this game is not going to count toward IFA standings. Or, well, we don't know what's going to happen. We're going to have to find out. We do know this is a scrimmage. This is not an actual game because no referees were available to come to this game. Ladies and gentlemen, the world of semi-pro football. So first down here, ball at the 25-yard line. Kickoff in shotgun hand. He'll hand it off again up the middle. Brad Bennett still going to the 20. Brandon Bennett down inside the 5-yard line.
Right inside the 2-yard line for the Warhawks.
Down about the 2-yard line to be a first and goal for the Warhawks here in this scrimmage. The players just getting in work at this point. And we're seeing some work here from the Warhawk offense as they continue to roll the ball down the field. It's going to be first down goal. Ball is officially at the 2-yard line. I'm going to zoom in here a little more, get you the best possible angle we can here on the New England Broadcast Network. So we bring you a scrimmage here in week number 2. So here we go. First down and goal from the 2-yard line. Hocroft throws, short pass caught, and in the end zone for the touchdown, number 23. And that is Jordan Jones with the touchdown. And so in this, the Warhawks strike first in this scrimmage. They lead it 6-0. So a 2-yard pass from Cocroft to Jordan Jones. 6-0 Warhawks. And now we'll see what goes on here as the And yes, Kickoff's going to come on for the extra point. He is, like I mentioned last week in the broadcast against the Connecticut Falcons, a lot of these players here for the Warhawks are not just playing one position. They play many positions here.
Number 2, the quarterback, Justin Cockcroft.
Many of them even listed as athletes, not even players. So Kickoff coming off for the extra point. Quarterback playing kicker here for the defending champions of the IFA. Kicks up, kick is good.
And the kick is good.
So it is 7-0 Warhawks here in the scrimmage. We'll take our second break. You're watching the IFA on NEBN. All right, so 7-0 Warhawks here in this scrimmage that is being played here in Sanford, Maine. You're watching the IFA on NEBN. I'm Steven, our broadcasting this scrimmage, excuse me. Can't really call it a game.
Dude, what the frick?
And so Justin Cockcroft will kick off.
Well, it's going to take me a moment.
Sending it down the field. This one taken about the 11-yard line. Breaking away. There's Juju Vinny spinning out of a tackle down the sideline. There goes Vinny. And out of bounds inside the 35, about the 36-yard line.
The kick, he gets inside right around the 37-yard line.
So that's where the Boston Chargers will start their second drive here in this scrimmage. It is 7-0 Warhawks. Again, this game will not count toward any standings. And we will wait to find out what happens.
Hey,
Josh, please come up to the booth if you can. Josh, the facility director.
I'm trying to figure out how to change the score on the board itself.
So we got a lot going on here. I hope you guys are enjoying this
What is your time? What time?
video at this
What
point.
do you have for time?
A lot of voices here up here in the booth with us, so we apologize for those that can't really hear me too well. We apologize in general because we were expected to play a game. Not for this to happen, to be here for a scrimmage. But unfortunately, refs were unable to come for a reason we just don't know as of right now. Now, first down, a handoff here, and a nice run there. Let's see. Can't really see who it is from here, but the ball gets to about the 45, so it's a gain of 8.
Reset the score to 7. Oh, you got it? Yeah, I got it.
So about a gain of 8, looked like.
Ball's carried by number
1? Who was it? Number 1?
Ball's carried by number 11, Juan Huron. He picks up 9 on the play. It'll be 2nd and 1.
All right. How much time?
10 minutes on the clock and running.
Okay.
We're going to have a running clock here.
Good job, you checked the switch.
About 10 minutes.
We'll switch, start, and stop.
No, we have a running clock here, so we're getting a little more organized here as we host the scrimmage here in Sanford, Maine. Again, we apologize for all the voices up here in the booth. Second down, Rojas going deep down the sideline. Pass is incomplete. Man, normally there would be contact because number 0, Krishan Fluker. Krishan Fluker was in coverage and he fell, so that would have been PI if there were any refs here. And this was an actual game, but they'll let it slide here.
Pass is broken up.
12?
I saw a 0. I saw 0, I don't know. So, brings up a third, should be a third down short here. Rojas went deep.
Third and short for the Chargers.
Are you able to hear me all through your stuff? Kind of. Yeah. I wish that was not complete for yourself. Kind of ruins your broadcast.
So it should be a third down short here for the Chargers. Ball is at the 45-yard line.
Tight.
Rojas is changing the play at the field. Change the play at the line, excuse me, not the field. And he'll hand off, and a nice play there by the Warhawks. Looks like maybe a fumble. Let's see if there might have been a fumble on the field.
The Chargers are stopped in the backfield
It's going to be a fourth down regardless.
by the Warhawks, and they'll bring up a 4th down for them.
So a few Warhawks getting in the backfield there on the third down carry.
See that face mask?
Oh, no, I didn't see it.
His helmet is above.
That's going to bring up 4th down. So maybe about a 4th down and 3 from what we can see up here in the booth, which is not the best, unfortunately. But again, we are playing a scrimmage, and really none of this really counts toward the IFA standings or pretty much anything. Again, when we find out what the deal is, we will update everybody. So stay tuned to NEBN on social media. And whistle.
whistles on the field.
Now, again, we don't have any refs. We got coaches out here with whistles. Not exactly sure what's going on. Let's take another break. We'll be right back. You're watching a presentation of the IFA right here on the New England Broadcast Network. Welcome back, everybody. The IFA on NABN is hosting a scrimmage here at Sanford, Maine. I'm Stephen Err. We hope you enjoy what we can bring you here. We have a running clock. We got 6.5 left. I'm not sure if that's going to end the scrimmage or that's going to be like each quarter or whatever's going on. And we're getting confirmation from PA guy Joe. It's going to be each quarter. Hit as he throws. Pass is caught. Nice throw there by Rojas. And he gets...
Pass, Rojas.
I can't see who made the catch, but we do have a completion about the 39-yard line.
And it's going to take the ball right about to the 40-yard line. In a 2nd and 6 for the Chargers.
Should be about gain of 4. Okay. Ball at the 40-yard line, so it'll be 2nd down and 6 here for the Chargers. 7-0 Warhawks. Again, this is not going to count.
Okay.
That's what we're all doing. If you heard that here from the broadcast, we are doing the best we can. NEBN was the first to break the story to East Coast Rock Locker Room Live that the scrimmage was being played here after players messaged the IFA Players Forum chat about there being no refs. And Rojas down the field. It is caught. What a grab. Number 6. And that is Taylor Heath with the grab. Oh, excuse me. That is not Taylor Heath. And it's taken complete. It's actually Xavier Vinny.
Pass intended for Xavier Vinny, number 6.
It looked like a nice attempt there by Vinny. Try and go for the ball, but unfortunately could not hold on to it. So it'll be a 3rd down and 6 now. So we talked about the Warhawks losing their first game last week. They were the number 3 team in the Northeast Spring League rankings. They have fallen to number 15 in those rankings. Other teams in the IFA that are ranked in the Northeast Spring rankings. Got the Connecticut Falcons, who are the highest team. They are number 8. The New York Patriots, who defeated the New York Crusaders week 1, and are playing the New York Ducks today, number 12. Then Maine Norsemen, who defeated the Boston Chargers, number 19. Syracuse Smash, number 24. The New York Crusaders, number 30. East Chargers, number 33, and the East Boston Jets, number 35. Tipped away!
Rojas pass.
And almost intercepted, and there is Bob Cody.
Looking for number 88.
Off the hands of number 88.
Irving.
That is Irving Exahome.
Exahome. It'll be 4th and 6.
It went off the hands of Exahome and almost into the hands of Bob Cody. That would look like it could have been a pick 6, which would be the most entertaining thing to happen here tonight, if I'm completely honest with everybody. Got some laughs here in the booth. I mean, at this point, we're just having fun. Here on the New England Broadcast Network, this will be our 2nd game. We were glad we got our debut out the way with very little problems.
I wish I could do it like color with you. It'd be so fun. So fun.
Yeah, again, we're having some fun here. That's all we can really do at this point. And hopefully next week, week 3, we'll have an actual game next week. Find out where the NEBN will be next week at the end of the game, at the end of the scrimmage. And it's going to be, I believe it's a 4th down here for the Chargers. 4th at about 6. And Rojas is going to hand it off to the running back, and he's getting stuffed immediately. And what a play there, and looks like number 46. Get you a name. And that's like number 46, but look.
It's number 28 on the carry. Tony Cardoza.
So Tony Cardoza on the carry, number 46. Adam Olson would be the one that comes up with the tackle.
Stopped by 46, Adam Olson.
And with the 7-0 lead, the Warhawks offense is coming back out.
Running back is number 31, Isaiah Queen.
And we have 3 minutes left here in this scrimmage in this first quarter. We'll be right back. You're watching the IFA on NEBN. First down Warhawks, Crowcroft rolling out, pressure coming. And still rolling out. And then finally goes down a clan of Chargers led by number 26, it looks like. Let's get you a name. That is Stanley Giddens.
Xavier Alice.
In there also is Xavier Alicia. So again, a clan of Chargers coming in on that sack for the Charger defense.
A 2nd and a backyard to go for a 1st down.
I love that. Did you guys, ladies and gentlemen, if you heard that, that is great. I was going to say 2nd down and a minivan. But I like 2nd down in the backyard. Shout out to Trey Wingo, NFL Tour, Xbox 360. Go buy that game because it's the best video game you'll ever play in your life. We're going to talk a little about video games here with the PA guy named Joe and his son who joined us here in the broadcast booth, along with some coaches who were actually up on the roof above us. And another girl running a different camera with no color commentary. Well, play-by-play commentary.
What's her name?
I have no idea. But anyways, here we go. Second down and a handoff. Oh, and actually a big play. Number 20. Looks like number 28. Tony Cardoza again.
Tony Cardoza comes through for a...
So another big loss. And now I can officially say, in the words of Trey Wingo, third and a minivan. So now I can officially say that is the official word from the NFL Tour video game, available on Xbox 360 and PlayStation 3. Obviously, we're in the world of PlayStation 5 now.
Naya? What's your name?
And we have Madison in the booth.
Madison Brown.
Madison Brown in the booth with us. She's running the other camera for the Warhawks. She was with us in West Haven, Connecticut last week as the Warhawks fell to the Connecticut Falcons 21-18 in a very bad rainstorm, which came at the end of the game. Heavy winds, heavy rain, almost knocked the speaker off the table right next to me. Had to close the windows. Tonight we have more heavy winds here at this scrimmage, and we had to close the windows. So third down and a minivan. Let's call it that. Why don't we? Cocroft going to take the snap. Going to roll out. Throws short. Pass caught by number 4. We'll get your name here in a moment. At the end of the play. Breaking away. Still going to the 40, to the 45. And down he goes finally at the 45. Number 4, Tashawn Watson.
Number 4, Deshaun Watson.
Who had an impressive game last week against the Falcons.
17.
Brought down by number 17, Sam Ejiasi.
Taking up by number 17, Sam Eziasi.
And that's the name we're going to go with because we are bad at pronunciations here in the booth. And again, I apologize for my unprofessionalism here tonight, but I mean, at this point, I do my best.
We are having like a backyard wrestling match at this point.
There's going to be a highlight reel. I can tell you that much. I hope you guys enjoyed that. Because we have had some explosive plays here in this scrimmage. But by the way, these Warhawks still lead 7-0. And time's run out on the first quarter.
All right, how do I set the time again? 10.
So we'll be right back for the second quarter of whatever this is here on the New England Broadcast Network.
Reminder to everybody.
Start of the second quarter. Here's a run by number 23. And there he goes. A wide open space for number 23. Finally out of bounds. Inside the 40 to about the 36. That is number 23. Get your name here. There is Jones again. Jordan Jones with the run.
Learn how carbine should be from Dave Slajewski.
So there another big run there. Big run there for Jordan Jones. Ball about the 36-yard line. They should place it at the 37-yard line.
Is that 23?
Yeah, Jordan Jones, yep.
Number 23, Jordan Jones on the carry for the Warhawks. It's going to bring up a 1st and 10 at the 37-yard line.
So there you go. 37-yard line. 1st and 10 for the Warhawks, who already lead 7-0 here in this scrimmage.
Oh, triple I shed. Oh, wait, no, it's shotgun.
You're in Sanford, Maine.
Black King. That's Black King.
And a handoff here to number 4 is Watson. Watson up the middle. Deshaun Watson breaking tackles and finally brought down inside the 20.
Watson.
So a big run there for Deshaun Watson. Again, who had a nice game against the Connecticut Falcons in the Week 1 game.
And a
A
first
rematch
down
of the
for the Warhawks.
2022 IFA title. So another big run there for Deshaun Watson. His second big run of the game. We do apologize for those who were looking for an actual game here on the New England Broadcast Network. I was as well. We were hoping to have 3 games in the first 3 weeks in 3 different states. Unfortunately, we might have 2 games in 3 different weeks, sort of, kind of. So first down here, ball about the 16-yard line. Cocroft fakes. He's going to run. Behind Watson, Justin Cocroft to the end zone, and no signal yet.
I see a flag on the field.
Apparently a flag has been thrown. We have
Holding against the
there's a holding
Warhawks.
against the Warhawks.
Call made by...
And then actually, funny enough, and I really don't want to get into it here on the broadcast, but it looks like one of the former owners of the Boston Chargers, Mr.
Making the call.
Texton, I believe his last name is, him and his wife Bailey Brewer, now the owners of the Mass Mercenaries, coming this summer to the New England Football League, based out of Boston. These two,
That's going to get called back.
I could be wrong. It could be one of the players for all I know, honestly, at this point. But either way, it's a holding call against the Warhawks, so it is second down and long.
All the way back to the 27-yard line. The Warhawks have a first
First
and a
one.
backyard to go.
Hey, how you go? There you go. Once again, ladies and gentlemen, we hear the first in the backyard.
That's
I might start using that as we get through the rest of this season, which is hopefully better than what we had here tonight.
Just bringing it.
Just bring it. That's what we're doing here in this scrimmage. Hope you enjoy. We will have a highlight reel for you available sometime this week. We want to be the first to wish everybody a happy Easter.
The big advantage here is that we're warm.
Oh yes, the wind has blown. It is about what? What is? Do we have the temperature out there? It's 44 degrees, but the wind is making it feel like 34 degrees.
It is cold.
Last week we started the game at it was about 58 degrees when the game started last week in West Haven, and on it's like a first down here, a handoff here to Jones. Jordan Jones cutting up the middle, and Jones still going
Jordan Jones on
inside the
jet
5,
sweep.
and now looks like he's inside the
Looks
10
like
to
he's
about the
very
maybe about
close
the
to a first down.
6-yard line, around somewhere around there, somewhere around the 6-yard line.
Taken down
Somehow.
by number 77,
Take it down somehow by
Flossie Beaton.
Flossie Beaton. There you go. We do have a running clock. You actually, I'm going to put it on our camera because why not at this point? You might not see it. Might be a little. There you go. How about you see it there? We have a running clock. It's 7-0 Warhawks. They're about to expand on that lead, and then we'll take another break here. Apologize for the windowsill getting in the way.
Oh my God, it's going back again.
And another flag. It looks like the ball now back
Flag
at
on
the
field.
20-yard line,
It'll bring
or about
the
the.
run back
That is the 20-yard line. Yes, I can't see.
to the 20-yard line. Anybody know what that was?
It looks like another holding call, if you ask me.
You know what that was? Holding? Looks like it was holding on the field for the Warhawks. Not sure how that works.
So, again, it's a complete miss. It's a, I don't know the word, the misadventure, I guess I would call it here tonight. No refs for this game, so the two teams are playing a scrimmage. And a run here by Jones, and he's brought down after just a gain of 1. And a nice tackle there. Let's see, looks like number 20. That is Caesar Butlet.
Ball's carried by number 4, Tayshawn Watson. And he's taken down by number 20, Caesar Butler.
So a 1-yard gain. A nice tackle there by Butlet. I got to give him credit for that one. And it should be I believe it's a second down, I believe. Oh, it's a third down.
11
So,
for the
ladies and
Warhawks.
gentlemen, we at least have the marker here tonight. So we're very grateful for that. We can at least tell what marker it is. We just can't tell. I mean, at this point, there's no game. Guys, the coaches discussed this before we went on air, guys just getting in work at this point. And that's all this is.
This is just a live scrimmage.
Just getting working. So it'll be third down from about the 18-yard line. So it looks like it was a gain of 2 by Watson. And Kokoroff fakes. Rolling out, throws, pass is caught. There's Jones. Jordan Jones spinning away. Down into the 5-yard line.
3,
Jordan Jones.
Jordan Jones.
So that's going to be a first and goal, I think, for the Warhawks. Let's see what the marker says, though.
It's complete with no flags. It's going to bring up first and goal for the Warhawks.
Took long enough for no flag, huh?
Oh shit, huh?
Yeah.
Oh, earmuffs.
Sorry.
Please, you two, please do not kick us off for that.
You don't know what we're doing.
Yes. But the least we could do is keep it PG, ladies and gentlemen.
Sure.
Now, 9:43 left in this second quarter of what is a scrimmage at this point. We are filming this to give you the IFA on NABN, which we promised to bring you from the beginning, even despite all the schedule changes we had
There's just a little kid watching.
before the season even began. So again, we want to be the first to wish everybody a happy Easter here on first and goal. Hand off to Jones. Jones, and he is in for the touchdown.
Takes the buck sweep.
Jordan Jones, his second touchdown here of this scrimmage, and the Warhawks now lead 13-0 with 9:10 left in the second quarter. So Jordan Jones has both scores here for the Warhawks. Lead 13-0.
7 plus 7.
And we're going to see we have an extra point here coming.
We need someone. We don't know how to work this.
I don't.
13-0 is your score. Warhawks
I didn't see how he did it.
expanding on their lead. Jordan Jones, his second touchdown here of the night.
Warhawks.
We keep running the wrong way and gaining 20 yards.
I know, right?
So Kokoroff, the kick.
Warhawks are going to kick an extra point.
So Kokoroff, not just the quarterback, but also the kicker here
How do you have
for.
the score, do you know?
13-0.
Just type in exact number.
Oh, no, 6. That's 6. Yep.
There you go.
So,
Again, Kokoroff coming off the
I
extra
actually
point.
know how to do all this. Okay. So, if you go to
High
set,
snap, kick up, kick
close
is.
one, a plus
Good.
is gonna
Kick is
appear.
good.
14-0.
Set.
Seacoast Warhawks lead the Boston Chargers in a scrimmage. We'll be right back. You're watching the IFA on NABN.
Plus 1.
All right. 8:57 left in the second quarter. It is 14-0.
Back to receive.
Warhawks.
For the Chargers is number 11, Yvonne Durand. Number 2, Juju Vinny. And number 23, Rizze Silas.
Working alongside PA guy Joe here as we broadcast this scrimmage for you guys. I keep calling it a game. There's no game officially
This is no game.
because the refs just never showed up for no apparent reason. We don't know what's going on. I'm sure David Patterson, one of the commissioners of the league and owner of the New York Patriots, will go live eventually in the forum and give us answers. We will get those to you as soon as we can. But for now, the Chargers take the kickoff, and it looks like I see
Fielded by number 23.
23. Get your name here in a moment as the kick goes to about the 32-yard line. That is number 23. Let's see. We have a name. That is Rizze Silas.
Trying to see who tackled him.
Tackle made by number 18, Cameron Reynolds. And the carry was number 23, Rizze Silas.
So we have PA Joe here helping me out because I can't not see who is tackling who or what, and why, and how.
It's gonna
Especially
bring
on kickoffs.
The Chargers to their own 29-yard line.
Again, we're going to zoom in here. The ball is officially placed at the 29-yard line. Chargers now trail 14-0 against the Warhawks. Again, this game will not count. It's just a scrimmage after the refs did not show up to the game.
I'm in the gritty. In the gritty.
Everybody's having fun. You see number 0 over there, Krishan Fluker doing the gritty. That's what we're all doing here tonight at this point. We're just having fun.
I'm doing.
That's the story for tonight. Again, we talk about the other games that actually did happen in week number 2. New York Ducks of the Triborough Football League, as these two leagues crossed over for this season, hosted the New York Patriots. The Falcons hosting the Crusaders. The Norsemen hosting the Cardinals, who were supposed to be part of the IFA, but they went to the East Coast Football League for spring. As Rojas rolls out on first down, he gets away from the pressure. Still going, and a nice run there for Rojas that he's finally brought down.
I think he gave it.
After about a gain of maybe 4, about that.
That wasn't Rojas, that was number 1.
And the carry is actually been number 1.
Number 1, Nikki Lang on the jet sweep. It's stopped after a very short gain, or a decent gain of 5. 2nd and 5 for the Chargers.
Well, while we're here, let's talk about those East Coast Cardinals who were supposed to be part of the IFA. They jumped ship and went to the East Coast Football League for the spring season, which caused the schedule. Well, the first reason the schedule changed was because the Connecticut Spartans, who were supposed to kick off the season against the Smash at a 2 p.m. game at West Haven on April 1st, folded just days before the game. Schedule had to be changed, and then the Cardinals decided they didn't want to play in this league anymore. They left for the ECFL, and once again the schedule had to be changed. So there's a few schedule changes here in the IFA. And a deep pass for Ross. What a grab down at the 39-yard line.
Pass.
And a flag coming out.
Sideline
We got a flag here.
from number 2, Juju Vinny.
Juju Vinny with the grab. But let's check the flag.
He throws to number 9, Xavier Alicia.
So the pass was actually thrown by Juju Vinny and caught by number 9, Xavier Alicia.
One-handed.
We saw a flag come out, but it looks like the make-believe referee picked it up.
It's going to bring up a 1st and 10 for the Chargers.
Ball's now at the Warhawk 45-yard line. Again, we are playing
Moving into
a
Warhawks
scrimmage here.
territory.
We're not expecting this. This is a very last-minute thing where we were supposed to have a game between these two teams, 0-1 teams. Instead, we have a scrimmage.
Red Jack.
First down, Rojas throws short passes. Oh, almost intercepted.
Pass.
Nice covered there, but looks like a
Dropped
number.
by number 6.
Is it number 6? Taylor
Xavier
Heath.
Vinny.
Looks
Thrown by
like.
Thrown by Juju Vinny.
And then coverage looking at number 8, DeAndre Morton,
It'll be 2nd and 10.
who almost had the pick there. 14-0 Warhawks. We have 5.5 left in this scrimmage. This is the first half of the scrimmage anyway. We might have a second half. We'll see what happens here. Stay tuned to the end of this broadcast, or whatever you want to call it at this point. Let's see where we will be going next week for week number 3, where we hopefully will actually have a game. Here we go. It'll be second down and 10. And Rojas over the middle. Pass caught immediately, brought down by Bob
Number
Cody.
12,
Nice catch
Rojas
there.
with the
Looks
pass.
like number 88 with the grab. That is Irving Exahome with the
Caught
grab.
by number 88. Irving Exahome.
And again, immediately brought down by Bob Cody, who's actually not just a player here for the Warhawks. He is the team's owner. Again, he told me a few weeks ago at age 38, he just loves to play the game. He still has that itch to play football. And so he does.
We all love football.
That's
Of
gonna
course.
bring first and 10 to the Chargers.
This is basically
4:33.
4:33 left in this first
In
half,
the first half.
if you want to call it that. That's right.
this is basically recess football. It's like playing football at recess.
And that's going to be, looks like an offside. As several,
Play is blown dead. It'll be an offside. It appears to be an offside against the Chargers.
and actually the ref's
Or
down to
false
the
start
guy in the
against
pink.
Chargers.
He's actually calling it a false start against the Chargers, so it's not an offside against the Warhawks. Let's say the Chargers jump first. And we have a running clock here, by the way, for those that don't know, obviously don't know. We are not playing stoppage at any point because what's the point? At this point, we just want to get some work in, and everybody goes home. Hopefully satisfied. Obviously, if you guys are pretty upset that this game is not actually a big game,
Just want to once again thank our sponsors, Dave Slajeski. Dave is at your local Honda dealership in South Portland, across from the mall. Come check out their incredible selection of new and certified pre-owned vehicles. Dave is your knowledgeable vehicle specialist that will make car buying easy for you.
we can be thankful, though, here at the New England Broadcast Network that we are inside.
See Dave, call 415-1688.
We are very fortunate to be inside, away from the cold. The window is closed, so that's why you might see dots on your screen there. We apologize for that as well. 3 minutes left in the first half. We're at the 3-minute mark left in the first half, so it'd be second down and long here for the Chargers, and a pitch out.
Number 12, Rojas pitches to number 7.
Looks like number 7, and on the carry that is Amari Forbes.
Amari Forbes.
And he gets to about the 30, so it should bring up a third down. Let's check our marker over
We'll
there,
bring up third down.
who is now just coming into the camera.
About 7 for the Chargers.
Who got the tackle? Did you see?
Number 9 and number 3.
So
Stopped by number 9, Brandon Johnson, and number 3, Eric Harris.
there you go. Combined tackle by Brandon Johnson and Eric Harris on that tackle for the Warhawks. And marker still reads second down. They should be switching it to third. But again, nothing is really controlled in this point in this whole scrimmage. So we roll with the punches. Why not? Just hope that next week, wherever we might be going, stay tuned after the scrimmage ends to find out where we'll be going, that we actually get in a legit game. So we'll call it second down.
Red Queen.
Rojas
If there's 4
rolling out, chucks it deep, has a man. It is intercepted.
pass by number 12.
And then
Andres Rojas is intercepted by number 8.
it looks like
Or 8. Is that 0 or 8?
trying to figure out who made that interception,
It's number 8.
and it was number 8.
Number 8, DeAndre Morton. DeAndre Morton.
So DeAndre Morton with the interception, and the Warhawks with the 14-0 lead. Here with 1 minute left.
We'll stop the time.
We'll take our next break. You're watching the IFA on NABN. So here comes the Warhawk offense after Morton unofficially, got an interception about the goal line. They say he went out of the end zone for a touchback. So our first out carry looks like a fumble. Ball's on the ground.
Number 19 for the Warhawks.
We'll
Takes
zoom
jet
in.
sweep, but he fumbles it and is able to recover. It's Noah LaRue.
So Nola, number 19, and
He's going to back the Warhawks up 5 yards to bring up 2nd and 15.
Warhawks called timeout here. So clock will stop with 30.
Stopped it.
About 33 seconds left here in this first half of this scrimmage. The Warhawks lead at 14-0. And just got an interception as number 8, DeAndre Morton, intercepted Rojas in the end zone, fell out of the end zone, and therefore a touchback.
of a sudden we have timeouts and stuff too, just out of nowhere.
Yeah, how about that? We have timeouts now in this scrimmage. But figure at this point, players would just wanted to get it over with and head back home. Let's check it out. Kickoff down the sideline, and is what? It's intercepted, picked off number 7, and he's gonna. Let's see where he goes. And spinning and down to the 2-yard line. Pass is intercepted by Amari Forbes.
He takes it down to the 3. That's number 7, Amari Forbes.
What a play there by Amari Forbes, getting the pick.
He just took it from that man.
Stole it from number 6, Taylor Heath. Wow, that is the play of the scrimmage. Incredible.
I think I had the first decision.
It wasn't a bad throw by Kickoff. It was just a nice play there by Amari Forbes, making the interception. And almost took it all the way. Even spinning away, getting down to the 2-yard line, so the Chargers are back in it.
Chargers are going to take over now at very short yardage. Looks like it's a 1-yard line, 2-yard line.
With clock stop with 38.1 seconds left here in the first half.
Give me that ball.
That was bad.
Nothing okay.
I'm going to give him that 38 seconds. I'm going to start it on the snap.
The clock stops with 38 seconds left here in the half. It is 14-0 Warhawks, but the Chargers. We're going to zoom in again.
On the school grounds.
I'm going to zoom in here. They're about the 2-yard line, so here come the Chargers looking to close this gap that they have found themselves in here in this first half of the scrimmage.
Like, I don't know who's out there.
As soon as I open that window, it's the first thing it's doing.
First and goal, handoff, and a fake. And Rojas walks in for the touchdown. Touchdown Chargers, the first of the game.
Rojas on the power read, keeps it, and runs it in for a touchdown.
So now it is a
Chargers.
14-6 game.
Bro, sued. Like,
Hey, do I let time run or what?
14-6 now your score.
okay, this one?
Guests.
Is it?
6.
Set.
There you
Yeah, we got it.
go. So we
Looks
got
like the
what?
Chargers might be going for 2 here. Make it a 6-point game at the end of the half here. Let's see.
That is what you TP. Oh, I bet $10 is going to be TP.
And that's exactly what's going to happen here. The Chargers are going to go for 2.
Yes, I knew it. $10.
Chargers are going to attempt a 2-point conversion.
Look to make this a 6-point game here at the end of the first half.
8 to go.
The scrimmage.
Going to be 8 to 15. This.
Ross.
Pass.
Rose short passes. Caught.
Rojas
The conversion is good.
completes the pass.
And so it is now 14-8. Seacoast Warhawks in
Looks like number 1,
on top.
Nikki Lang for the Chargers.
Nikki Lang getting the 2-point conversion. It is now a 14-8 game. We'll be right back. You're watching the IFA on NABN.
All right, should I run?
All right, so apparently there was a penalty at the end at that 2-point conversion against Boston. So therefore, the Chargers will once again go for 2 here. It's still 14-6. Seacoast in favor over the Chargers. So again, we're going to try once again here for a 2-point conversion.
Hey, did you guys know it was me?
And Rojas chucking it to the end zone, and a pass is intercepted, picked off,
It's 2-point
and down the sideline. This one looks like it might go back for 2 for the Warhawks. Let's see. And now finally brought down to about the
Yeah,
that college rules?
they give it two, yeah.
How you guys doing? See,
down to about the 28. So the conversion is no good. The score remains 14-6.
she knew right away.
That's Joey. This is weird.
That's so
And I
funny.
called Katie. I was like, "Is Joey?"
And that should end the half.
A random game.
That's going to end the half. The teams can go on a break, and we will return in a few moments.
So we'll be back for the second half of this mess here on the New England Broadcast Network. All right, everybody. Start of the second half of this scrimmage. Again, if you are just joining us, this is the IFA on the New England Broadcast Network. I'm Stephen Earp, broadcasting this game. Broadcasting this scrimmage. Again, I have to stop calling it a game. It's not a game. And there's Jordan Jones. Jones down the sideline. What a way to start the second half. Jordan Jones, we're going to zoom in. Jordan Jones all the way for the touchdown and no flags. We've lost him. He's gone out of the end zone. I don't want to print the windowsill on camera here, but Jordan Jones kicking off the second half with a kick return for a touchdown. And it is now 21-6. Or 26 as of right now.
Just going to run just a little bit of time off the clock for the play that was run.
20-6 now. A kickoff return for a touchdown by Jordan Jones. His third touchdown of the night, by the way. What a performance here by Jordan Jones in a game that doesn't even count. How you like that? Jordan Jones, you are getting these highlights. I hope you share them so we can at least gain some views for the New England Broadcast Network. Yes, I'm being selfish, something I should not do as a sportscaster, but I don't care. Trying to get to 5,000 views before the end of week 3, which is halfway through the season, and I'm going away for a wedding week 4, so I won't be broadcasting week 4. Week 5, I will be in New York City, April 30th.
Okay. No.
As the New York Patriots take on the Connecticut Falcons, again in the Bronx on April 30th. I'm very excited for that one.
Warhawks are going to line up to attempt an extra point.
So again, Jordan Jones,
by number 2, Justin Kickoff.
Again, Jordan Jones, his third touchdown of the scrimmage. If this game counted, he would obviously be the player of the game. He would be getting a post-game interview, but we are not doing that here tonight. So Cockcroft on for the extra point. Yeah, earmuffs. Kicks up. And looked like it was maybe a mishandled snap. The kick was blocked. And again, we apologize to our YouTube listeners if you heard the fire truck word. I don't know if we can actually hear the PA guy next to us.
I don't know why I can't do this.
The kick is blocked.
It's just too much. It's too much to think about.
When you're trying to add the score, you just push the two little more add and then you start the score. But every time you start the score, you start
And so Cockcroft coming off for another extra point here. Looks like there might have been a penalty against the Chargers. Kicks up, and the kick is good. Now it is 21-6. As we start the second half, take our first break. You're watching the IFA on NEBN. 21-6. Seacoast Warhawks lead the Boston Chargers here in a scrimmage.
Kickoff for the Warhawks.
Justin Cockcroft kicking off for the Chargers. For the Warhawks, excuse me.
Silas. And number 2, Juju Vinny. Number 11, Yvonne Garan.
I'm going to start announcing players and I should just stop.
So Jordan Jones, his third touchdown of the scrimmage. He has 2 rushing and now a kickoff return touchdown. The ball taken here about the 15-yard line by the Chargers. And getting it, coming up the middle.
And he is stopped by number 10
That
of the
is
Warhawks.
Yvonne Gorion with the return.
Raymond.
Brought down by Rivante. And we're letting the clock run here in the second half of the scrimmage because at this point, we just all want to go home. I think that's the case. 21-6, Seacoast Warhawks lead the Boston Chargers in a game that did a scrimmage again. Apologize, ladies and gentlemen, for calling it a game. It's not a game.
Where's the heat? The heat was going. Oh, it's going right out the roof.
Unfortunately, we were unable to get refs for tonight's game. We did not find out till literally 7 o'clock when this game was supposed to kick off. But we do hope you enjoy what we will bring you here on the New England Broadcast Network.
Going to take the field at the 26-yard line.
We'll zoom in here a little bit, get you a best possible view of the field as possible.
Warhawks linebacker group, number 10, Rimonte. Number 27, Sven Jacobson. And number 47, Bob Cody.
Just getting to know the players. The more I say it, the sooner it sinks in. And I'm probably going to have to listen to a bunch of broadcasts between now and the next time I see them. So I can know it.
Well, once again, we're going to zoom out a little bit better, just get you a better view of everything. Once again, we're playing a scrimmage here in Sanford, Maine, between the Boston Chargers and the defending IFA champion, Seacoast Warhawks.
Field in the spread.
2x2.
So it'll be first down. Ball is at the 26-yard line, it appears. Looks like, from up here. And now Rojas. Looks like Rojas is changing the play. No, it's a Wildcat. Trickery here. Vinny taking it. Juju Vinny getting inside the 30.
Juju
He got a
direct snap and picks up 7 yards.
Yeah, decent gain of 7 yards on that
He's
play.
taken
A
out
nice
of
play
bounds,
there.
Number 27,
Nice play there by Juju Vinny.
Sven Jacobson.
Again, we have a running clock here. We have 10:53 left in this third quarter of the scrimmage. And we have a timeout. Oh, all right, clock is stopped. With 10:43 left, we'll be right back. You're watching the IFA on NEBN. Definitely. So out of the timeout, we have first down. Rojas going to throw off his back foot. Pass caught.
Rojas passing
And a nice
to
catch there by number 88. And
He
a
is
big
getting
gain
tackled
down
by
at
the
the
Warhawks.
49-yard line. That
That's a
is,
big gain.
there's Irving Exelholm
Very
again. He
nice
has
catch.
another big catch there for the
Big
Chargers.
gain. And a game tackle by the Warhawks, number 47, number 51.
So Bob Cody in there leading the way. Again, the team
That's number
owner.
88, Irving Exxon.
Oh, nice
I
pass.
apologize for a mispronunciation if there is one.
So a nice pass there off his back foot. Rojas gets it off, gets it to Exelholm, and a nice big gain. Ball at looks like about the 49-yard line. Yes, it is officially at the 49-yard line. We are
Nice
at.
pass. The completion is going to be first and 10 from their own 49-yard line.
So I mentioned this before. We are in Sanford, Maine. I did not mention where we are in Sanford, Maine. We are in actually South Sanford. Didn't know there was a South Sanford. I'm not from Maine, obviously. Spending my first 14 months here in New England in Massachusetts. But we are in South Sanford at Alumni Field at Sanford High School, home of the Spartans. First down, Chargers, ball at the 49. And a high snap and a false start. Play will not count. There, but false start against the Chargers. Again, we are playing a scrimmage
5 yards.
here because no refs. We didn't find out until about 7:01 that we were
Infraction on
so
the
that
Warhawks.
actually
It's
there's
gonna move the Chargers up 5 yards.
it was actually the flag's actually on the Warhawks. We did not know that. It looked like it was a false start against the Chargers. Well, look, they'll say the Warhawks jumped first, and there you go. That's the story for that play. Again, we are Alumni Field here at Sanford High School, home of the Spartans in South Sanford, Maine. And it's a first down and 5. Rojas rolling out. And he's going to run. He has room. Rojas up the middle, still going. Now cutting back to the left side of the field, spinning away back inside and down to about the 41-yard line. So a nice gain there, about 4 yards.
On the Xbox and takes it up to the 40-yard line. It's going to be close to a first down. Is it a first down? It is a first down for the Chargers.
And they'll say it's a first down. It looked like a gain of 5. It looked like a gain of 4 to me on a first and 5. But again, we're going with the flow at this point.
Did you like that with the Xbox comment? Did you get that over there? He's too concentrated. No fun.
So it is unofficially, I will say, because nothing is official here tonight. It's unofficially a first down for the Chargers. Ball is at the Warhawk 41-yard line.
Chargers are going to take
8:44.
41-yard line. The Chargers at the Warhawk 41-yard line.
8:44 left in this third quarter of this scrimmage. Now, I kind of like that we're actually treating it like an actual game. We have the time running. Players are actually playing like there. This is a game. The only thing we're missing is the referees. And according to Josh Ricker in the IFA Players Forum, this is not the first time this has happened with the IFA. Apparently, this happened last year in the championship game between the Falcons and the Warhawks. Obviously, the Warhawks were declared champions after a 13-0 victory. Here's Rojas on first down, rolling out. Down he goes.
Rojas is taken down in the
Brought
backfield.
down. Let's see who it is. Get you a number. We have number 54, looks like. And that's not. That's
Number
54 is Josh Ricker. Hey, there he is.
Josh Ricker,
We
number
just
54.
brought him up, and Josh Ricker comes away with a sack. Ricker at 7:06 Eastern Time was ranting on the IFA Players Forum. This is a joke. Mason Morgan. He reached out to Mason Morgan. What is the problem? And now Ricker has a sack. So how
It's
about
like
that?
Second in the cornfield to go.
And that is what I call speak of the devil. And again, from what I hear in my headset, you can't hear the PA guy Joe, but he's cracking, and I'm going along with his joke of saying first in a cornfield. He is cracking some jokes here, as we're all just having fun at this point. So a sack there by Ricker, who we just talked about moments ago, letting everybody know at first there is no refs. Rojas now on second down and long, throws over the middle, pass is almost intercepted. A nice
Rojas, pass for number 88.
pass
Number
broken up by number 3. That is Eric Harris. Eric Harris coming away with the break up there. A nice play. Looks like he was actually throwing a double coverage.
That's Eric Moose Harris.
Eric Moose Harris.
He's going to bring up a third down for the Chargers.
21-6. Seacoast Warhawks lead the Boston Chargers.
Third and a hope and a prayer.
There you go. How about that? PA Joe guy says third and hope and a prayer. I like that. I'm going to say third in the minivan, going with the Trey Wingle lingo we hear from NFL Tour again. Available on Xbox 360 and PlayStation 3. If you want to see NFL guys playing without pads, there you go. Rojas throws, short pass caught.
7 on 7.
And down the sideline, there he goes. And he might actually have enough for a first down. We'll have to find out, though. Let's see what they see.
Number 1, Nicky Lang.
Nicky Lang with the grab there for the Chargers, and we'll wait for the marker. And they flip it over. It is actually fourth down.
It's going to be fourth down.
Not enough for a first. It was very close, though. It looked like it was very close. 4th and 7 coming up for the Chargers. Trail 21-6. Again, Jordan Jones has taken over the scrimmage for the Warhawks. He has 3 touchdowns, 2 on the ground, and a kickoff return to start the second half, which is clearly going to be the play of the game.
Chargers line up to
There we go.
for
Chargers
fourth down.
going for it on fourth down here. Down by 15 in the third quarter. And that's going to be a false start all day, every day and twice on Sundays.
False start
And
on
Yvonne
the
Garand, it
Chargers.
looks like.
And make it about 4th and 11.
So Yvonne Garand looked like he was the one that he ran like it was indoor football. You know,
I just
he.
want to thank our sponsor, Dave Slajeski, at your local Honda dealership in South Portland across from the mall. Please come down and see Dave and check out their incredible selection of new and certified pre-owned vehicles. Dave is a knowledgeable vehicle specialist.
4:45 and counting here in the third quarter.
For you and your family.
And the Seacoast Warhawks lead the
Dave will give you upfront pricing.
Seacoast Warhawks lead the
Don't
Boston
get me started.
Chargers
Back and forth
21-6.
nonsense. Best pricing in the state. Don't wait to call Dave and learn how to get into a new car today. Call or text 207-415-1688. Let's go Warhawks.
So here we go, fourth down and 11 from the 40-yard line.
This is what I call fourth and effort.
Rojas. Pressure coming from the side. He doesn't see it. Throws over the middle. Pass is caught. And that should be
Pass.
enough for a
Off by
first
the
down.
Chargers.
Enough for a first down.
26. Number 26 of the Chargers. Stanley Giddens.
Stanley Giddens with the grab.
By Rojas. That's going to be
It's going to be enough first down for the Chargers, who stay alive here in this scrimmage, even though, again, it doesn't really count towards anything. Just getting guys some extra work here in Sanford, Maine. South Sanford, Maine, to be specific.
A big play to keep the Chargers drive alive. They've moved deeper into the Warhawks territory. They're at the 25-yard line.
Ball officially placed at the 25 of the Warhawks. So first down, Chargers ball at the 25. Again, no refs showed up for this game. We don't know why. I'm sure David Patterson, co-commissioner of the IFA and owner of the New York Patriots, will go live in the forum to let us know, probably after Easter Sunday. I won't hear anything tomorrow on Sunday.
Folks, don't forget to give these players a big round of applause. They're really under no obligation to play this game with no referees, but they decided to put the show on anyway.
And there you go. Here, a round of applause. As, again, like PA Gojo said, these players are not obligated to play. On first down, pass is incomplete. And
Pass by Rojas, incomplete.
Hey guys, stop the clock for the incomplete. going to be our last quarter, by the way.
This is it?
All right.
All right, hey, look, I'm going to stop.
Stop it for every incomplete pass, okay?
All right, that's where
So this is apparently going to be our last 2 minutes and 37 seconds. We're going to stop talking every given completion. By the way, the pass looked like it wasn't even thrown by Rojas. Looks like it was thrown by, looks like a number 30. I saw a 39, but really, at this point, I don't even know. They're throwing me off at this point.
Chargers put in their backup quarterback, number 39, to throw the pass and to come up incomplete.
Might have been number 19, Tyrone Simmons, but again,
Could have been.
who really knows? It is 39, yes. So I was right the first time. It's number 39. There is number 39 on the roster for the Chargers. Go figure. So second down. And the quarterback's going to throw over the middle. Passes incomplete and double
Pass
coverage.
comes up incomplete, number 36.
And coverback number 36. That is Greg Stroman.
Greg Stroman on the breakup of the play.
Clock now stopped. 2:33 left in what is apparently going to be the final quarter. So we're going to play 3 quarters of a scrimmage. And everybody's going to go home. And we'll let you know where we're going next week. Here on the New England broadcast. Yes. Be the first to wish everybody a happy Easter. If you celebrate. For me, for Easter, well, it's just, give me a bunch of candy and
That's
call it a
gonna be
day.
Third and 10 for the Chargers.
So 2 incompletions here for number 39, who's not even listed on the Chargers roster, and a quarterback. Now 21-6 here with 2.5 left in this game. Or scrimmage. Again, apologies calling it a game. We'll get this uploaded to the YouTube channel as soon as we possibly can. Of course, we will do our best to give you a highlight reel at some point this week. And a fumble here by number 39, and it's going to be lost still and recovered by the Warhawks.
Recovered by the Warhawks.
Number 57, and that is, get you a name here in a moment, looking for it. Number 57 is Ramel Thames.
Ramel Thames on the recovery of the fumble.
The big man. And we're going to stop the clock. We'll take our break. We'll be right back. You're watching the IFA right here on NEBN. 21-6, Seacoast Warhawks lead the Boston Chargers with 2:09 and counting here in the game, in the scrimmage. Again, gotta stop saying game. I'm just so used to it at this point. But a turnover, and now a nice handoff there to number 31, the running back.
Number 31.
There's Isaiah Queen.
Well, he's gonna get 4
And
hopefully, but that was a little wild there at the
Isaiah-
end, and it's gonna bring up a 2nd and 8.
Push him all the way back.
So Isaiah Queen, a short gain there for the Warhawks. Now in a running back. We'll zoom in again, get you the best possible.
The clock
Feet-
will run unless there's an incomplete
Best
pass
possible
or
footage we
out of
can.
bounds.
We're at 1:38 left. Go to zoom out a little more to get everybody else that's on the field out there. Much better. There we go. It'll be second down. Cocroft's going to roll out. Rolling out to his right. And cut back inside up the middle. Needs a block. Gets it. Still going. Justin Cocroft. What a run. First down, Seacoast.
The workhorse of the Warhawks, Justin Cocroft.
What a run there by Justin
Beautiful run up the
Cocroft.
middle.
And he looks like he should have a first down inside
Couple of nice blocks
Charger
and
territory.
First down. 1:04 running left on the clock. That is
And we are down to our potentially final minute here in this scrimmage. We'll find out. For now, it's first down for the Warhawks. Ball is at the Charger 44-yard line.
All right, you and I gotta be one now so we can get a picture.
Okay. After the game.
37 seconds left.
Are you
And Cocroft's going to roll out again.
Fake. Fake.
Still going. Pressure coming. And throws across his body and pass is incomplete.
Flops it.
Clock now stops with 22 seconds left.
Flops it. The
Again, we will find out more information.
Comms with Zach.
Find out the information about what's going to happen with this scrimmage. I'm sure David.
What's does he have a player of the game or not?
We were told by one of the coaches here that this is going to be it. The final 22 seconds. But we will see if that's officially official. The only official thing here tonight. We'll stick around and let you know. Be sure to stay tuned after the scrimmage to find out where we will be going next week right here on New England Broadcast Network. It'll be second down here. Second and 10 after the incompletion by Cockcroft. And he's going to Cockcroft now rolling out. Chucks it down the field. Has a man. It is.
In, out. That's the
It looks like it was incomplete.
Looks like it was incomplete.
at the 11 seconds.
With 11 seconds left.
Pass was intended for number 16, Devin Gant.
Pass looks like, from where I looked, it looked like he was actually intercepted by Amari Forbes. Would have been his second, but they're calling it an incomplete pass. So it's going to be third down and 10 with 11 and a half seconds left here in the scrimmage.
Down to our last 11 seconds of the game.
This will be the last play.
So we're gonna. This is officially the last play.
Hope they get a touchdown. I'm hoping.
We'll see what happens here.
Man, what do you imagine? This will be your last play. We're looking at a
Stay tuned
reverse here.
again, as we will let you know where we will be next week.
What position do you play?
On defensive end and tight end.
Were you in 7th grade? 8, 6?
11 and a half seconds left. 21-6. Seacoast Warhawks lead the Boston Chargers.
Yeah.
That's
Play
smart.
basketball?
Held back.
Play basketball?
Me.
Yeah, play the blue wave. You got a lot of size, bro. You'd be a killer 5th grader.
Actually, he's actually not bad at basketball. He's
Tall as hell.
So this is going to be the final play. They're going to let the clock run after this third down play.
And I mean, it was last year was his first year playing football, and we were all pleasantly surprised.
So let's see what happens here. Cockcroft takes the handoff and he's brought down.
Completed. That's it.
And play made there by number
That's gonna be the last play of the
26.
game, and,
Play made by Stanley Giddens, and that's going to do it.
thank the Chargers
So the
for
final
coming out
score here in this scrimmage is 21-6. The Seacoast Warhawks defeat the Boston Chargers. Stay tuned. We'll be right back to find out where we will be going next week right here on the New England Broadcast Network. That wasn't what we expected to see. A scrimmage played here tonight in Sanford, Maine, as the Seacoast Warhawks defeat the Boston Chargers 21-6 after refs decided not to come. We don't know why. We will find out in the IFA Players Forum, possibly from co-commissioners Mason Morgan and David Patterson later this week. But next week we hope to have an actual game for you here for the IFA on NDBN, as we will head to West Roxbury, Massachusetts, as these same Chargers will take on the New York Crusaders. Obviously, this game didn't count. We will give you an update on the Crusaders game. Follow us on all our social media accounts on Facebook at NDBN, Twitter NDBN14, and Instagram N_E_B_N_. Until next time, from Sanford, Maine, I'm Stephen Err, and good night and happy Easter.